care about doing it anymore. It just doesn't, like, back in the days, Frontier Hunting was a lot of fun. This one was like, just not fun anymore. I'm only doing it for the rewards, and I'm not willing to spend too much into it because it just does not feel like doing anything for the game or enjoying it anymore.
What about you, Sneak?
Well, I thought that maybe I could make top 10,000 as a free-to-play, and then I fell asleep one day, and it just was downhill from there. So I kind of gave up mid-Frontier Hunter, but I feel like it was a lot easier than the other Frontier Hunters, because I was able to complete Terminus using my arena team on accident.
Wow, that's interesting. What team was that by chance?
It consisted of a Ren lead. It had a Zell Knight. I think it had a Darwin Shell, an Arden, and I think Fiora.
So you run your arena team with a mitigator. That's quite interesting indeed.
Yellow.
YOLO.
Like you say.
Since I've done Frontier Hunter probably the most out of everybody here, I can tell you that number one, it was difficult to do it the way I was doing it, but from what I got, all the 3-turn killing was really simple, and unless Narza decided to kill you that turn, it really wasn't too bad for Frontier Hunter overall. That was honestly the only annoying stage that I had, because it was really difficult to generate battle crystals. Like the first 20-30 tries I actually had against him with my OTK setup, but after that I figured it out, and it was really just rinse and repeat, hope for crits, hope for sparking, because it really, my team really relied on Rosetta for BC generation on certain stages, but everybody else had like 3 Larios, and it was just like, well, battle crystals aren't ever going to be a problem for us because we're just getting them sparks and overkill damage bonuses. And to touch on some of the issues during Frontier Hunter, I personally thought at first that everybody was going crazy and everybody had really high Frontier Hunter points, because once again they took down the top 10 for FH on the overall score list. So people were saying, it's like everybody's going crazy hard this Frontier Hunter. So it's like, oh no, why? if anything, it should have been last season, because last season everybody was Hunter rank 21. This season, only 500 people or less are at HR 26. So I was quite concerned, like, where did all these people, suddenly show up from? And it turns out everybody was hacking. I mean everybody. I probably passed at least 100 hackers, and there were probably 100 hackers in front of me. So for all of you people who are still worried about your Frontier Hunter rank, expect it to go down by at least 200-ish, maybe 100 at the minimum, but definitely there will be quite a significant movement in the ranking system. And obviously, we're still in the calculation period right now, and the next Hunter rank increase went up to 31, and the release is the new unit, Tesla. No, it's not an Ice Fortress. We're not getting free Ice Fortress. We are getting the Blind Justice Tesla, I believe, the one that is partnered with Ariel, I believe at the last part of the quest we reached. And Tesla, for me, I'm probably going to max her out. This is what I work for. She's the only one that like I'll have compared to all the other 7 stars, which I believe at least like a couple thousand people have. So obviously you gotta make yours special. And yes, it's approximately 200. I can't give exact numbers, but from where I was to the place I'm probably going to finish, there's at least 200-ish people that I suspect as hackers. Obviously, it can be more, it can be less. The lowest I'm willing to go, honestly, is 100 and 120. So that was definitely interesting. So after this season, what hunter rank will you guys be?
I will reach 26 this time around, which is like I wanted to reach 27, but was too lazy to do more because of it gets boring, and so I will get the stuff from the last FH, which is still awesome to get. I'm happy with that. From around the people I'm usually have to do, I'm still like some of the higher guys in the Frontier Hunters, so and like obviously not top notch, but still a lot of good stuff that newer players miss out, and especially the Demon Core will be worth a lot.
Yes, the Demon Core. I feel like once you put that on one of your units, it'll just call like, the sphere is so beautiful. I love it. That was the general reaction that people like. If you had to rate that sphere, people would just be like going to the sphere shop and being like, "Can you duplicate this for me? Because I want like 20." That's the general feel that I got. And not to mention, I believe, is this your first Malice Jewel as well? The 30% all, or did you already make one from Raid?
Yeah, I haven't had enough time to do it in Raids, and then they closed Raids, so yeah, it will be the first Malice Jewel.
And obviously, you can't forget about the Sphere Frogs. Sphere Frogs are always nice to get. Frogs. Especially with all these new 7 stars, right?
Well, I still need to make a Sphere Frog one of my 7 stars. I'm not sure about that because it's an Oracle. So might not instantly do that, but like in the 3 days we got where we got the starters, each day I leveled up Sphere Frog and imped out 1 7-star. First day Magus, second day Cannon, third day Fever. So overall I would say 7 stars I'm doing kinda good. The only still thing I'm missing are imps, because I don't have a lot of those, and I should probably do raids when they're back up to get more imps.
Yeah.
Overall, I'm kinda happy with the progress on 7 stars I did, and I still got 2 Sphere Frogs left, so they're a nice addition to have a little buffer from when maybe Grass 6-star will get out at some point. Hopefully not 7 stars on the next, like 7-star batch on the next week, so I should be kinda fine for the next time with the Sphere Frogs I have.
Yeah, I expect you to get some Sphere Frogs from the slots as well.
I got Sphere Frogs for other people on the slots when I did some for them, so maybe I will get some as well, but probably like Murphy's Law, yeah, you get Sphere Frogs for other people, you yourself, you don't get any.
Alright, Cynic, what hunter rank did you reach?
I think I'm 22 right now, and I think I'll be getting +2, so I'll be 24. I think that's 2 Sphere Frogs. And a sphere that's, I think, useless at the moment. So I still have ways to go before I can get my Tesla.
But you have a Tillith, right?
Oh yeah, she'll be my
Would you dual sphere her?
I already have.
Oh. Doc, do you have a dual sphere Tillith?
I actually don't know whether or not I dual sphered her already. But I have her maxed out and worked on her BB, so I know that's maxed. Dual sphere I'm actually not sure because I had no reason to use her yet, but she will get a dual sphere as soon as I need her. And it's like, I got a sphere frog left just for that.
Yes. So, the next topic we have, I believe, is Raid Class 4 and 5. I'm not going to go too much into details, but obviously the difficulty will be significantly higher in Raid Class 3, RC4, I believe. If we challenge it right now, will still be relatively easy, unless they change it to make it more difficult, and you probably would have to bring, teams in of like 3 or 4 to clear it, maybe just 2. I feel like me and can just face roll over everything, but are you guys excited that they're rolling out RC4 and possibly RC5 in the next coming raid update?
Actually, not at all. I think it's rather dumb to do it already. Like, there hasn't been that much of a raid being an open. They had to close it rather fast, and there were a lot of bugs in it. So a lot of people actually haven't played that much raids yet. A lot of them are still stuck at like raid class 1 or 2 and haven't had the time to actually do a lot in raids. And they're already pushing out raid class 4. It's like, I think it's somewhat ridiculous. Like, I expected them to give us like at least a week or 2 to just play raid class 3, probably farm our first menace jewel, do stuff in there, and have like a full version of raids working. And from like, there was this strange bug where if one of you is still fighting the boss while the others finished the boss and they stay around, the boss attacks them again, and you could spend a whole raid just fighting over and over again. We killed that one guy 20 times till we actually figured out that we just should move away, and then it worked. And those bugs kept people from playing raid actually when it came out. There's still too many people that haven't played it yet, and like really played it for some time, got up together with their friends to do it in a group and stuff like that, and already bringing out raid class 4. In my opinion, that's too much. They should just step down and probably focus on doing the other stuff, like giving us the new map they promised and haven't delivered yet. Focus on people getting chances to work with 7 stars, or at least get 7 stars, get to know stuff about that, but not instantly give us the next raid class, even though we haven't played the raids in here in a full version working without bugs. We haven't had that yet, so in my opinion, we should have more time on raid class 3 before we get the next raid class.
So what are your thoughts on raid class 4 and 5, Suni?
Personally, I don't think we should get it either. To be honest, I was kind of hoping we would actually get the other servers for raid, because I haven't even been able to do a raid on global. The struggle is so real. I think they're rushing too much for content when they should be like, so many people were asking for content, but now I think they need to support the content that they already have. So I don't think they should put it out as soon as possible. I think they should actually spend more time getting the other raid servers up so everyone can actually raid.
Well, I have heard from both sides regarding raid, the people who have blazed through it in like 2 days, and the people who are still RC1 or haven't even entered because they were leveling to get to level 100. So if you ask me, I think releasing raid class 3 on beta was a good idea. Releasing raid class 4 and 5 on more of an official release, I believe, is more questionable, because they haven't shown to us yet that they have raid actually working, fully 100%. If raid was working fully 100% and they released, RC4 and 5, I don't think too many people would mind, because at least the entire system would be working. And quite honestly, I don't think people would care if you were RC4 or 5 either, because I still suspect that quite a lot of people will be trying to farm for malice jewels anyway. So the people who want to go into RC4 and 5 possibly, will have the chance and opportunity